Extraordinary music.
What's going on, Masterclass family? This is your boy, Mr. Adams, bringing you a special edition of the Black Friday trade of the day. Today, there were so many reversals that had so many 5 to 1s that it wouldn't do you guys justice to just do one video. In fact, what I wanted to show you guys is how out of the top 10 stocks that had the biggest move yesterday, about 9 of them were easily identifiable as it relates to where they were expected to reverse on a naked 1 hour, 30-day chart. Um, so here to the left, I have my main watch list for Masterclass, and I have it aligned so that it's showing me the stock that had the highest percentage gain yesterday in an orderly fashion. So starting off, Google yesterday was a very successful trade for me. It saved my tail, considering a bunch of losses that I had taken on the pre-market. So starting with Google, this once again is the 1 hour, 30-day chart. Uh, Google gapped down. It created this somewhat pin bar doji here, right? So if I follow that over to my left, back last Tuesday sometime, about a week or so ago, this was a flag area for Google, and they formed this pin bar tail right here, trend line. You see that? So when Google fell, it fell immediately to a previous area of proven support, thus giving it a reversal. And I believed that if it could break over the trend line resistance, which would be a doji close, that we have a lot of room to run back up, ultimately to 1140. But in this case, they have a run up to the 200-day moving average on Google. And that's exactly what happened. And this happened pretty much on every stock on this watch list in some capacity off the 1 hour chart, showing you that if you can identify the levels of support and resistance on a 1 hour chart, and then you have confluence on your other time frames, it becomes fairly predictable on where to buy and sell. If we take a look at Netflix, for example, here is the pin bar fall on Netflix, right? If we were to draw a pin bar there and go over to the left, we can see that this area here in the past was resistance. So if I draw from the bottom of the wick or even from the body, it really doesn't matter here. There you go. This was resistance. It failed, came through, failed, finally broke above resistance here, and now their resistance on Netflix acted as support. And if you recall at the very bottom of this Netflix, you would have seen, I think the 297 calls went from 1 cent all the way to $3.65. $3 or 365 times your money, which is just insane. So that's another example with Netflix. Take a look at Amazon. Here's the pin bar. Let me delete some of these other lines. All right, so for Amazon, here's the pin bar. Let's follow it over. Bam, here's a reversal period. It fell here, gapped open the next session. So that's one level right there. Or we can go further. We can see that when Amazon hit this level here, last Monday, it collapsed. Same thing here. So this confirms that this 1455 level here is a significant buy area because it was resistance on several occasions before it held. Okay. NVIDIA. NVIDIA was a little tricky because the chart is somewhat sloppy. However, it still was in somewhat of a zone. This was the pin bar on NVIDIA. go over to the left, we have this area right in here. But or you can say about right here. This area right here was the confluence area, where NVIDIA bounced up, popped down, bounced up, popped down, held right there. Therefore, when it fell, it was in that zone. So sometimes it's not going to be as exact, it'll be a zone, but this was definitely a buy zone for NVIDIA. Plus, this was the 50-day moving average on the daily chart as well. We'll take a look at Tesla. Follow the pin bar down. Let me remove the drawing for you. All right, so here's the pin bar. Tesla, which was also around the 200-day moving average. Slide to the left. Two hops. Just joking. It's early in the morning. But same thing. This was a critical reversal area for Tesla on $323 per share. When it hit that level here, bounced off. This was a huge sell-off. Test the area right here. I think last Wednesday or 2 Wednesdays ago. And then critical support area, and it held. Boom. Tesla popped off. Kohl's. Let me just delete this. I'm not going to do all 10, but you're getting the point on how when you use the naked charts, things become predictable. Kohl's had earnings. It gapped down, and it gapped to a previous area of support. There we go. 1 pin bar, 2 pin bars. It held there. Kohl's took off. I'll just do one more just to show you how consistent this is. Here's Electronic Arts. Stock gap down. Here's somewhat of a pin bar here. Slide to the left. There you go. There's your pivot. Fell here to 120. Popped. Fell back to around 120. Popped. So there you go, folks. As you can see, if you can solely get used to identifying pin bars, support and resistance on a 1 hour, 30-day chart, and then wait for it to align with something on the daily chart or on a 5-minute chart, you have a better risk to reward scenario when placing these trades because we're not getting as much consolidation for our typical 5-to-1 setups. So now we have to really focus on trading reversals off the lows and high doji closes. And this shows you how all of the stocks on Friday, they had the biggest moves, all bounced off of a previous resistance level, a pivot level that you can easily see and draw yourself. All right, masterclass, dominate.